This is an urgent video, so let's cut to the chase and get right to the point. Bitcoin's halving event is just around the corner, and the excitement in the community is palpable. When even Coinbase starts throwing its weight around, you know something big is going down. We're on the verge of a historic moment in less than 72 hours, and the excitement is contagious. History indicates that when Bitcoin experiences a downturn, its price usually soars. This year, we've seen Shiba Inu class track the fluctuations of Bitcoin, occasionally even surpassing its growth. Remember that jaw-drop moment. It's all eyes on the Bitcoin event for both Bitcoin enthusiasts and the Shiba army alike. However, not only is it a compelling question, but one Twitter user recently shared a compelling insight on why Bitcoin will go up after the hang, not instantly, but it will. The bull run is far from being done. With the price of Shiba Inu having dropped 300% surge in just a few days a month ago, the Shiba army is on high alert because they know that what happens with Bitcoin could have a significant impact on Shiba Inu's price too. Assurance that the price of Bitcoin would increase after, albeit perhaps not immediately. They think the current positive trend is still very much alive and well, but for those who are unaware, here's something you should know. In order to secure transactions and add them to the blockchain, miners utilize powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems. In exchange for their labors, miners receive new bitcoins. This is where things get interesting. At the moment, mining a single bitcoin costs about $40,000, but since the price of Bitcoin is currently hovering around $60,000, mining is still profitable. Imagine that you spend $40,000 on mining equipment and electricity, but when you successfully mine a Bitcoin, you can sell it for $60,000. That's a tidy profit right there. However, with Bitcoin's imminent halving, the situation is about to change. Miners will receive half as much in rewards, meaning that instead of mining one Bitcoin for $40,000, it will now effectively cost $80,000. Before we go any further, let's quickly review how halving works. Every 4 years, the number of new Bitcoins issued to miners is controlled by this mechanism, which is built into the Bitcoin protocol to ensure scarcity. Now let's take the impact. Many miners may find it no longer profitable to mine Bitcoin. Imagine you're a. If you were to mine one Bitcoin for $440,000 and then sell it for $60,000, you could make a tidy profit. However, if you were to mine one Bitcoin for $80,000, your expenses would suddenly exceed your potential earnings, making mining Bitcoin worthless. As a result, many miners would likely leave the network if it is no longer profitable for them. This is where things get interesting, though, because once 50 to 60% of miners leave, things will start to rebalance. The remaining miners will probably hold on to their Bitcoins until the price. For example, traditionally, the price of Bitcoin has tended to exceed the cost of mining, but at the moment, it costs about $40,000 to. Because demand usually drives the price higher than the cost of production, we could potentially witness Bitcoin reaching $130,000 to $150,000 during this bull run. This projection is based on the fundamentals of supply and demand rather than just wishful thinking. Here's a tweet about the price of one Bitcoin, which has recently seen its price SAR as high as $73,000. I discovered that there are just 4 days remaining before the next Bitcoin bubble bursts. These include the 8,000% first, 3,000% second, and 800% third halvings. History will likely repeat again, but for now, the fourth halving serves as a powerful reminder of historical events and how they affected the price of Bitcoin. It's reasonable to speculate that history may repeat itself with this upcoming halving because each halving has historically been followed by significant price increases, as shown by the numbers cited in the tweet. You may be wondering how this event will affect Shiba Inu and other altcoins, and that's a valid question. After the Bitcoin halving, we should see Bitcoin trending for a while, but then comes the altcoin season, during which the prices of altcoins soar and outperform. Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency, is the one that controls the majority of the volume of trade on the market. Bitcoin dominance, which measures this supremacy in terms of BTC to non-BTC ratios, was around 100% in the early days of the cryptocurrency. However, as altcoins gained popularity and eventually surpassed Bitcoin's market capitalization, Bitcoin's dominance started to decline. It frequently heralds the start of an altcoin season, during which altcoins typically outperform Bitcoin. As such, traders should take advantage of this opportunity to diversify their portfolios by holding altcoins in addition to because of a number of variables. Altcoin season frequently generates a strong attitude in the market. With the next Bitcoin event, we can anticipate even more bullish emotion in the market, and we've actually experienced something similar following After the Bitcoin ETF was approved back in January, the price growth of Bitcoin began to trend. However, after a while, this momentum faded, and people began to focus on alternative coins. It's really easy to calculate which coin is more likely to double in value, one with $1 trillion market cap or one with less than $1 million, which is why we saw some incredible gains for various meme coins. Not to be forgotten is Shiba Inu, whose market cap of billions surprised everyone by rising by over 300% in less than a week. This entire situation highlights the cycles and connections between Bitcoin and altcoins, especially meme coins like Shiba Inu. Anyhow, let's finally get some numbers. Analyst predictions indicate where they see Shiba Inu price soon. Let's find out. With the Bitcoin event taking place in only 3 days, conversations over its possible influence on the cryptocurrency's price are intensifying. As we well know, the price of Bitcoin has seen sharp increases. After the previous event, which caused industry observers to predict a repeat of this trend in the current cycle, Shiba Inu emerged as one of the major beneficiaries of these Bitcoin price rallies in the broader crypto market. Witnessing massive price surges that turned $12 into $1 million in just 453 days, Shiba Inu's incredible return potential attracted many investors to the Shiba Inu market in the hopes that Shiba Inu would follow a similar path. Investors are hopeful about Shiba Inu's prospective price gain, but the question remains by how much given the uncertainty surrounding the potential increase rate. The crypto market is now experiencing a bullrun phase, and Bitcoin is expected to rise soon. Shortly after the most recent Bitcoin housing crisis, Crypt Basic evaluated the uptrend of Shiba Inu from 2020 to 2021. This evaluation provides some useful but limited insights into what we might anticipate from Shiba Inu in this cycle. In May 2020, Bitcoin was trading at approximately $8,500. By November 2021, following the Shiba Inu began to gain traction on February 1, 2021, with a 24-hour trading volume of approximately $35 million by October 2021, reaching an all-time high marking a staggering 71% increase over 20 months. Shiba Inu, which launched 3 months after the 2021 Bitcoin, experienced even more substantial growth after the event. However, due to low trading volumes early on, which often hovered around $300, they're not taking into consideration Shiba Inu's earliest trading prices. In just 8 months, Bitcoin's price could rise as much as $513,000 if it replicates its 71% POS increase, according to Anthony Scaramucci of Skybridge Capital. Similarly, if Shiba Inu replicates even a small portion of its previous surge, say 10%, its price could still reach unprecedented levels and potentially rise as much as $30,000. However, keep in mind that history doesn't always repeat itself exactly. While this evaluation captures a portion of Shiba Inu's past uptrend, there's no guarantee that it will see a rally like that again, and Bitcoin's projected surge remains speculative as well. Feasible, we're almost done with this video. If you're curious to see more, make sure to click on one of the videos you see on screen. Coinbase has also joined in on the promotion, which adds to the excitement. However, keep in mind that this isn't financial advice and that you should always conduct your own research before making any investment decisions. In order to help me with the YouTube algorithm, if you liked the video, please like it and don't forget to leave a comment. You can also help spread the word about this story by sharing it with as many people as you can.